my sister vanished without a trace. Months later, I received a letter written in her hand, begging me to meet her in a lonely, fog-covered manor. When I arrived, a man with hypnotic eyes opened the door. "She's here," he said with a sinister smile. "But if you want her back, you must take her place." The door slammed shut behind me, and a voice whispered from the shadows, "Welcome home. My sister, Sarah, disappeared 6 months ago. Just gone. No phone call. No texts. No note. Nothing. I saw her the night before. We had dinner at a diner near her apartment in Whitby, Ontario. She seemed a little off, quiet, jumpy, but I didn't push it. I figured work stress or maybe boyfriend problems. She was always private. I didn't want to pry. She got into her car, waved at me, and drove off. That was the last time anyone saw her. Her apartment was untouched. Purse still there. Phone charging. Her dog, Toby, was barking like crazy when I let myself in. No signs of a break-in. No evidence she left voluntarily either. The cops were stumped. They took it seriously at first, but with no leads, it just slowed. Like they were waiting for something new to come up. But nothing ever did. I couldn't sleep for weeks. I kept thinking, what if she'd been taken? What if she ran away? What if she was dead? Then last Tuesday, I got a letter. Not an email. Not a text. A literal handwritten letter, stuffed into my mailbox. No stamp. No return address. Just my name on the front. It was her handwriting. I recognized the little curve in her R's. This is exactly what it said: "Come to Ravenswood Manor. Midnight. Come alone. Please. I need you. Don't tell anyone." I must have read it 100 times. I cried when I saw her handwriting. I know my sister's writing. This wasn't fake. It was real. Here's the thing about Ravenswood Manor, it's not just some place. It's a rundown estate just outside of town, out past the 401, buried behind woods and thick fog. Everyone in town knows it. It's been abandoned for decades. People say it's haunted. High schoolers dare each other to go there on Halloween, but no one ever stays long. They all say it feels wrong. I never believed in that crap. But something in that letter chilled me. I didn't even think. I just grabbed my keys and drove out that same night. As soon as I hit the dirt road that leads to the manor, the fog got thick. Real thick. I had to drive with my hazards on. Couldn't see more than a few feet in front of me. It was dead silent. No wind. No crickets. Nothing. Like the world had stopped. When I got there, the place looked worse than I expected. The manor was huge, but everything about it looked dead. Windows cracked. Roof caved in on one side. Vines growing all over. Black mold creeping along the walls even on the outside. I walked up to the door, half expecting it to be locked, but as soon as I raised my hand to knock, it opened. A man was standing there. Tall. Pale. Dark coat. His eyes were the first thing I noticed. Ice blue. Cold. But almost glowing in the dark. Like they weren't even real. He didn't say hello. Didn't ask who I was. He just smiled and said, "She's here. But if you want her back, you must take her place." Then the door slammed shut behind me. I froze. I reached for the doorknob but it wouldn't turn. Locked. Trapped. I turned around and the man was gone. I was standing alone in a long hallway. No lights. Just a dim glow coming from somewhere upstairs. I heard faint whispers. Not words. Just whispering. Like the house was breathing. I called out her name. "Sarah?" Something laughed. Not a person. Not normal. High-pitched and echoey. Like it was coming from the walls themselves. I should have left right then. Should have found a window and jumped out. But I couldn't. Something in me said I had to find her. The floorboards creaked as I moved through the halls. Paintings hung on the walls, faces scratched out. The farther I walked, the more wrong everything felt. Cold air. Smell of mildew. Doors slightly open but no rooms inside, just black space, like they led to nowhere. Eventually, I found a room with the door wide open and light pouring out. She was there. Sitting on the floor. Hair tangled, skin pale, wearing the same hoodie she wore the night she vanished. "Sarah?" I ran in. She looked up at me. Her eyes were glassy, like she hadn't slept in months. "You came," she whispered. I tried to hug her but she pulled back. "You shouldn't be here," she said. "Now you can't leave either." She looked over my shoulder. "He knows you're here." I turned around and there he was again. The man from the door. Standing just outside the room. Watching. "What do you want?" I yelled at him. He smiled. Didn't answer. Sarah grabbed my wrist. "He feeds on people like us. The Manor, it's not a house. It's alive. It feeds. And someone always has to stay. That's the rule. One in. One out." My head was spinning. I couldn't think. "You sent the letter," I said. "You told me to come." "I had to," she said. "It's the only way I could get out." That hit me like a brick. My own sister lured me here. To take her place. "You're telling me, if I don't stay, you can't leave?" She nodded. Her eyes filled with tears. "You don't understand what it's like here," she said. "The whispers. The dreams. The way it makes you forget who you are. I've been fading. Every day." She stood up and looked at me like she was already grieving me. "I didn't want to," she whispered. "But I want to go home. I want Mom. I want to sleep in my own bed. I can't stay here anymore." I backed away. "You brought me here to trap me?" She sobbed. "I'm sorry." Behind her, the shadows moved. "That's where I'll stop for now. There's more, but I need a minute. I can't believe I'm even writing this. I don't know if I'm going crazy or if this is really happening. I still haven't left." If anyone's heard of Ravenswood Manor outside of Whitby, or knows anything about this place, please let me know. I feel like I walked into something ancient. And now I don't know how to get out. I didn't move. I couldn't. My feet felt nailed to the floor. Sarah was crying, but I didn't know if it was guilt or something else. Her hands were shaking. Her eyes darted to the corners of the room like something was watching her, something she didn't dare name. Then I heard it again. The voice. That whisper from before. Only this time, it said my name. Ben, soft. Right next to my ear. I turned fast. No one was there. I looked at her. What was that? Her face went pale. It's starting. It knows you're here now. It knows your name. She took a step toward me, but stopped like she hit an invisible wall. She reached out, but her hand didn't cross the doorway. Her fingers just stopped. Like the air had turned to glass. "I can't leave this room until someone takes my place," she whispered. I reached for her hand, but it was like trying to grab smoke. My skin tingled where we touched. Cold. Numb. Not right. That's when the man showed up again. Same black coat. Same hollow stare. He was standing at the end of the hall now, watching us. He raised one hand, and the room around us flickered, like a light bulb about to burst. I saw flashes of things in the walls. Faces. Hands. Eyes staring through the paint. All twisted. All frozen in fear. "Your time starts now," he said. Make your choice. Then he was gone again. I turned back to Sarah. What choice? What the hell does he mean? She looked at the floor. If you stay, the manor takes you. You become part of it. You don't die. Not exactly. But you stop being you. I didn't believe her. I didn't want to believe her. But then she told me something that made it all real. There were others, she said quietly. Before me. What? She nodded. When I first got here, there were 4 others. A guy named Mark. 2 girls. Alina and Jess. And an old man named Harris. Where are they now? She looked up. I followed her eyes. Above us, the ceiling pulsed like a throat. Just for a second. Then I saw something else, a face. Pressed into the ceiling like it was screaming from the other side of the plaster. Mark. His name was stitched into the wall above the fireplace, burned into the stone. That's when I snapped. I pulled her toward me, ready to drag her out if I had to. No, she said. If you try, it'll stop you. It'll hurt you. I don't care. We're leaving. She screamed. Not at me, but at the house. He's breaking the rules, she shouted. That's when the floor cracked. The board split open in a jagged line, right between us. Like a mouth opening. Black fog poured out of the gap. Cold. Wet. It smelled like rot and metal. Sarah backed into the corner. You made it angry. The lights flickered. I heard footsteps above us. Fast. Then below us. Then inside the walls. It was coming. I looked at her one last time. I'm not letting this thing have you. I'm getting us both out. Then I ran. I don't know why. I didn't have a plan. Just instinct. I ran down the hallway, through rooms that weren't there before. The house was changing. Stretching. The doors moved. The furniture rearranged itself behind me, blocking paths I just came through. I looked back once, and saw her. She didn't follow. She just watched me go. Then she mouthed something. Don't trust him. That's when I saw the mirror. It wasn't there before. It was tall, twice my height, and covered in red dust. The second I looked into it, I froze. Because I didn't see myself. I saw her. Sarah. Trapped behind the glass. Screaming. Banging. But I couldn't hear her. It was like watching her drown under ice. Then her face changed. It wasn't Sarah anymore. It was me. My reflection. In pain. Mouth open wide in a scream I didn't feel. That's when the man returned. Right behind me. You can switch now, he said. She served her time. I turned, ready to fight, but he didn't even blink. I shouted, Who are you? What is this place? He leaned close. And whispered, I'm the one who keeps the door locked. Then he smiled wider than any human mouth should. And pushed me. I fell through the floor. Straight down into the dark. I woke up somewhere else. Still inside the manor. But different now. The rooms aren't just rooms. They move when I'm not looking. And Sarah, she's gone again. But the whispers haven't stopped. They keep saying the same thing. Over and over. Take your place. Take your place. Take your place. I don't know what's real anymore. I'm still looking for her. But something tells me, this place isn't going to let me leave unless I do what it wants. And I think I just found the next letter. It's not for me. It's for someone else. And it's in my handwriting. So yeah. The last thing I said was that I found a letter. That was true. I found it sitting on an old writing desk in a room I'd never been in before, red wallpaper, half-burned candles dripping onto the floor, dust so thick it looked like fur. The letter was resting perfectly in the center, like it had just been written. It was sealed with wax. Blood red. And it had a name on it. Megan. That's my ex. We haven't spoken in over a year. Bad breakup. Real bad. She caught me lying about where I was one night and never trusted me again. I wasn't cheating, I swear, but I didn't fight hard enough to prove it. That silence killed us. I never told Sarah about Megan. I kept that part of my life separate. But somehow, this letter, it was in my handwriting. I opened it. It wasn't blank. It was a letter. From me. Written in my voice. My style. It even mentioned things I never said out loud, like how I missed Megan's laugh when she was drunk, or how I still had her picture in my wallet even after we broke up. It ended like this: please. Come to Ravenswood Manor. Midnight. Come alone. I need you. Don't tell anyone. The same damn wording Sarah had in her letter to me. That's when I started shaking. I don't remember writing that letter. But somehow. I had. Or this place made it happen. I tried to tear it up, but it wouldn't rip. I tried to burn it, but the flames just went around it, like it was waterproof. I even threw it out the window, but it floated in the air and drifted right back inside, landing on the floor like it never left. And then the whispering started again. Only this time, it was Megan's voice. Ben, you said you needed me. I'm coming, I screamed. Told her not to. Told her to stay away. But I knew it was too late. The letter had already been sent. The manor wanted her now. The days don't move here like they should. There are no clocks. No sun. Just fog. Always fog. And the house never stops shifting. Every time I close my eyes, the layout changes. One night I woke up in a room with black and white photos covering every inch of the wall. They were all of me. But older. Different clothes. Different places. All places I've never been. Some showed me smiling. Others showed me screaming. One photo had me nailed to the wall. Another one had me staring into a mirror with no reflection. The worst one? Me. Holding Megan's hand. Leading her into the manor. Yesterday, I saw someone else in the hallway. A girl. Not Sarah. Not Megan. Someone younger. She was wearing a faded dress and had stringy blonde hair. Her eyes were solid black, no whites at all. Just endless dark. She pointed to a door and said, "He's lying to you." I asked her who. She said, "The man at the door. The keeper. He doesn't want anyone to leave. But he's not the only one." I stepped toward her. "Who are you?" She didn't answer. She just whispered, "They lied to your sister too." Then she vanished into the wall. I found the door she pointed at. Behind it? A staircase. Spiral. Covered in chains. It led down, deep underground. I followed it. It led to a room of mirrors. Hundreds of them. Every angle. Every size. And in each mirror? A different version of me. Some were crying. Some were bleeding. Some were whispering things I couldn't hear. But one of them was smiling. And behind him was Megan. She looked terrified. Her mouth moved, screaming something. But the me in the mirror was calm. Peaceful. As if everything was going exactly as planned. Was Sarah telling the truth? Is the man at the door the real threat? Or is it me? What if this place doesn't just trap people? What if it copies them? Uses them? Replaces them? Because here's the final twist. I woke up this morning with blood on my hands. I don't know where it came from. But carved into my arm, so deep I had to wrap it in torn curtain, was a name. Megan. And under it. Your place is ready. I think she's coming tonight. God help me. I don't know what this house wants. But I think it wants her more than it ever wanted me. And it's using me to do it. If she shows up, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know how long I was asleep, but when I woke up, the Manor was silent. Like it was holding its breath. Then I heard it. A car. Tires crunching gravel. Someone was here. I ran to the window just in time to see her step out, Megan. Same leather jacket she always wore. Same hesitant steps. Her breath fogging in the cold night air. She was holding the letter. No. No, no, no. I pounded on the window, screamed her name, but no sound came out. The house muted me. Like it wanted her to walk in blind. And she did. The door creaked open for her just like it had for me. By the time I got down to the front hall, the door had slammed shut again. And she was inside. She looked right at me. Confused. Ben? What the hell is this? I ran to her, grabbed her shoulders, babbling 1,000 things at once. You have to leave. This place isn't right. You weren't supposed to come. I didn't send that letter. The house did. It's alive. It traps people. She looked terrified. Ben, you're scaring me. He's coming, I whispered. And sure enough, the man appeared at the top of the stairs. Same dark coat. Same glowing eyes. She answered your call, he said. She's yours now. Megan stepped back. What is he talking about? I didn't send that letter, Megan. I swear on everything. This place, it writes them. It copies you. It mimics your voice. I've seen versions of myself in mirrors doing things I never did. Things I wouldn't even think about. You said you needed me, she whispered. Her voice cracked. I do, but not like this. I never wanted you in danger. She looked from me to the man. Her eyes filled with pain. Is this some twisted game, Ben? You faked needing me to lure me here? Like revenge? No. I didn't, but she was already crying. And that's when Sarah walked out of the shadows. Megan. Megan stared. Who the hell? I'm Ben's sister, Sarah said softly. I brought him here the same way. The Manor made me do it. And now it's trying to make him bring you. Megan's eyes were wide. This is insane. The man stepped down the stairs, slow, deliberate. The rule is simple, he said. One comes. One stays. Then everything happened at once. The walls started shaking. Lights burst. The ground cracked beneath us, same as before. And I snapped. I turned on Sarah. You knew it would come to this. Tears welled in her eyes. I thought I could help you. I thought maybe if I stayed, it'd let you leave. But it tricked me too. It always tricks us. Megan screamed as a mirror burst open beside her, shards flying. Out of the broken glass stepped me. Or someone wearing me. Same face. Same clothes. But colder. Empty-eyed. He grabbed Megan. And she froze. Couldn't move. Like her body forgot how. I lunged, tackled him, me, whatever it was. We crashed into the floor, and the world split open again. Shadows poured in. The man laughed. Now we decide who stays, he whispered. I don't know how long I fought. The thing wearing my face matched every move. Every hit. Every word. But it made one mistake. It looked at Megan the way I never did. Like she was prey. That's when she broke free. She ran straight to Sarah and yelled, if one has to stay, then let it be him. She pointed at the fake me. The Manor paused. Like it was thinking. The floor sucked him down. Gone. Silence. Then the front door opened. The real one. Megan turned to me. Come on. Let's go. But I didn't move. Sarah grabbed my hand. I'll stay this time. Really stay. I can feel it. It's not going to fight this time. You broke the loop. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Just don't waste it. Go live. Tell people about this place. Stop it from taking anyone else. I shook my head. We both leave. But the door was closing. Fast. Megan grabbed me. Ben, we have to go. Now. I looked at Sarah. She smiled. Go. The last thing I saw before the door slammed shut behind me was her waving. And then she was gone. Megan drove us back in silence. Neither of us said a word until we hit the highway. Then she broke. Screamed. Cried. Slammed the steering wheel. You nearly got me killed. I didn't ask for this. I yelled. You sent me a letter. I didn't. I swear on my life. She pulled over. Got out. Walked away from the car. I followed. She finally looked at me. Eyes red. You were my safe place, Ben. Even after we broke up. I always believed you were good. But this? I don't know who you are anymore. Neither did I. It's been 3 weeks. Megan blocked my number. Cops came to my place after she told them everything. I told them Sarah's still out there. That she's alive. They didn't believe me. They said her case was closed. No new evidence. But last night, I found another letter on my kitchen table. No stamp. No address. Just 2 words. Still here. I think about the manor every night. What it took. What it gave back. Sarah saved me. Megan survived. But something changed in all of us. I don't know if we'll ever talk again. Maybe we're all too broken now. But I'm still alive. And I'll make damn sure no one else gets that letter. Even if it means burning the whole place down. I'm not done yet.